Again, good morning everyone, and welcome you all today that you spend your time together to Phrakru Srividesdhammakun Meditation Center to join your mind, to join your hand, to support the ceremony that we going to do for Kun Pramod that passed away in Thailand. Today is completed 1 week. We all know Kun Pramod for many 10 years. I believe that he already lived here like 40 years maybe. And I did know him about maybe 7-8 years, maybe more than that, about that. And it was very outstanding for him. There's very humble, very polite, and he would help anyone that need help. It doesn't matter how difficult. So this already shows that he have very good mind for his family and his friend. And one thing that I cannot miss to talk about, they have very good and very connected, very close family, because himself and his wife Yom Thosani Budna is very good, very good woman that taking care of her husband during the past 4-5 years, as I know. One of the best wife and one of the best women that never missed a single day to take care of her husband. And this can show that they are very noble people that train themselves by the teaching of our Lord Buddha. And I would like to share some teaching with you today about many kinds of development. Especially every Saturday morning and afternoon, we do one-day retreat here. That what kind of development also. Many kind of developments that the Buddha teaches. They are body development. The body development can be mean to train our body to exercise and show the humble way from our body. So that means not only you have the strong mind, but when you show the body as the humble way of life, I would like to share you one story about a group of senior monks. They went to England, and one day they went with the couple who stopped by at the superstore, and they want to buy something. And at that time, the monks saw one English lady came out from the superstore, and she acted like, the way she walked, and just like a Thai lady. And amongst the monks, they said that, well, that lady may have Thai relative or Thai friends. So that's why the way she walk just like Thai. And luckily that one day later, they happened to meet her at Thai Buddhist temple in England. And one monk had a chance to ask her. And he asked her that, do you have any relative or friend that Thai? And she said, no, I never have friend or relative Thai. But I came here to the temple to practicing in the last 5 years. Then the monks said, that's why the way you act just like a Buddhist, just like Thai, to polite. And so this the body development that after you practicing the teaching. Look at Mr. Kurt here. Look at the way he put up his palm. It's just like Thai, because he married to a Thai wife, so he changed. So this we call the body development. And the body development relates to the next development we call the precept development. The precept development is the basic training or the basic principle for a Buddhist to train themselves. Normally, the 5 precepts that we train ourselves is the way that people live together with peaceful and support each other. We do not harm, we do not disturb others. So to develop the precepts until we feel uncomfortable with the precepts. Before we know how to drive a car, we study so many rules, 100 rules maybe. And after we pass the written examination, have to have someone that sit beside of us and train how to drive. At that time, we don't know how to go straight and turn right or turn left. We're not so sure. But after we get a driver license and we drive for some time, as long as we drive, then we are more sure that what we're going to do. Then we feel like the rule become the part of life. So if we can treat the precept, the 5 precepts, as the part of our life, we do not think that that is the rule, but that is the part of our life. Sometimes we do not see the benefit out of the precepts much, because it's just normal that people do not harm to each other. People do not cheat each other. But whenever we happen to live by the people that harm to each other and telling a lie, then we miss that, we should not live here because it's not safe at all. So this the precept development that would help us to create better situation or better place to live together. And the next development they call the mind development. The mind development is very important. Would help us to be more patient, more understanding, and loving kindness. Whatever feeling that help us to support our own life and other. we call the mind development. Develop the mind to be noble mind, to be better mind. And the next development we call wisdom development. Wisdom development helps us to understand the facts of life. Understand the facts that everything impermanent, everything changing at a single moment. If we look at the light, we see the light on all the time. Actually not. Actually off and on, but very fast. Our body too, it's off and on, but it is very fast. So that's why we don't see much different. So if we can see the difference of impermanent, that it changes all the time, then we can gain a lot of benefit out of it. That's why the Buddha said that when we see the impermanent, we will not die. Even though a lot of people are still alive, but they may die because they are not awake. They're so sleepy. But a person who purifies their oneself, they understand the impermanent, they will not die. The training to develop the precepts, to develop the wisdom, to develop the body, and to develop the mind would help us to be awake and be happy to live in this life. And today I would like to express my thanks to you all that come together. Even though Kun Tasani not here, still in Thailand, but every one of you spend your time to come today to join your mind. And we're going to spend 1 minute to make a wish to Kun Pramod wish him to be well, very happy in his world. And then monks going to blessing. Thank you. Okay, I would like to wish by the power of the Triple Gem, the Buddha, the teaching of the Buddha, and the community of monks that carry on the teaching and all wholesome that we produce together, which Kun Pramod to receive the merit that we going to share to him, to be well, very happy in his new world, and wish you and your family to be well, to be happy and very successful in life. Thank you.